Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Let's talk heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have the residue of the Tyson Fury beating up Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So Anthony Joshua, the guy with the other belts, you know what I'm saying? He done called up his promoter Eddie Hearn and demanding for the Tyson Fury unification match. Big match in Great Britain. For the undisputed title. Demanded. He done called him up. I put the article in the description box. I just read the title and had to just laugh. You know what I mean? Because when you follow this long enough, that's funny. Because you got the power to call up Eddie Hearn and demand something. That's what we've been saying since 2018. Hey, I ain't forget Povetkin. I ain't got time for that. Forget this, forget this. I want undisputed. Matter of fact, after you beat Andy Ruiz Jr., which I've been saying, right then, hey, I want undisputed. That call, you didn't have to make it. He was standing next to you. You say, hey, let's make that fight with Deontay Wilder for undisputed. Then, right? But it didn't never happen. This call. I know people like, man, well, whatever, man, whatever. Wilder done lost now, so it don't matter, whatever. It does. Because we're talking about this energy that's there now. That would happen. And here it goes further. Just like I told you. I know I should have told you stuff on. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to gloat all the time because, as a matter of fact, I don't need to put nothing else on. Right? The wrong hat get dust on it, don't it? Bottom line is this. This is what else happened. Now y'all get ready for this. Eddie Hearn said, yeah, and we're going to try to see if we can get Pulev some step aside money. Basically. I'm paraphrasing. But the thought has come up now. Oh, let's see if we can get. Now, Pulev is etched in stone to fight Anthony Joshua now. Etched in stone. You got to call Bob Arum, and he's like, no, Pulev going to knock him out anyway. It's etched in stone. Wasn't nobody thinking about doing that all the time. The whole time, nobody thinking about doing that. He could have did it from the beginning, right after beating Andy Ruiz Jr., which I've been saying. He'll step aside for undisputed. Everybody would just get behind the fight. They'll probably do it now too. But it's all about the energy coming from Andy Joshua and Eddie Hearn. Now that Tyson Fury has won. That's what I'm getting at. Exactly that. And exactly why was I able to tell you that was going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. That's what's been happening. Now is a lot of energy there to have the unification fight, but whatever. You might have it, might be a trilogy. We're gonna see what Deontay Wilder, because that's what they heard basically told him. We gotta see what Deontay Wilder wants to do. If he invokes that trilogy, then it is what it is. That's what they happened, and we shouldn't. It wouldn't have happened if we would have had the undisputed way back in 2018. Would have had Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fighting about twice by now. Tyson Fury handling his business, whatever would have happened. Probably wouldn't have been no Ortiz fight. It would have probably been, Tyson Fury versus Ortiz, or Dillian White, or something. Some other things would have happened if we would have had an undisputed tournament way back then. Now we didn't have it. Now the energy's there. Oh, you could have been at the fight too. Didn't show up. Now you got to make calls. You didn't really have to make calls. Every other heavyweight was there. I'm just saying. So that's what I knew was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. And it's just, it's shades of like, in America now, the quid pro quo. You know what I'm saying? Quid pro quo, hey, President got quid pro quo with Ukraine and then actually, is that no, he didn't, right? There wasn't no quid pro quo. And after they found out it was, and well, quid pro quo ain't that bad. We do it all the time. It ain't that bad. Find out everybody's involved in it. The people on the House Judiciary Committee that's asking questions to other witnesses, right? Them other criminals. They're involved and everybody knows it, right? But like, okay, well, whatever. We want them in there, no matter how criminal it is, all right? That's basically the same kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? What's going on now? The same thing. First of all, oh, he ain't running. He's not trying to avoid Wilder. He's doing this and he's doing that, right? And then you find out it is, and then you say, well, no, that doesn't matter anyway, right? You could have had Deontay Wilder $15 million in Britain, right? Flat fee, right? Then he's talking about, we had him at 60-40. Wait a minute, he offered you that at the beginning, 60-40. So I don't know when that was. He did everything to get that fight, and it didn't happen. Now we're down the road. Now you have to wait, unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, there's no rights here. because let's make sure this is clear too. I want to repeat this. Anthony Joshua has came off a loss, getting also stopped, right, from a lesser fighter. Okay, a little small guy, lesser fighter than Tyson Fury. Would have to say, because Tyson Fury is the very best now, right? So in his two fights, he looked a little bit better than Joshua did. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like there's entitlement here. You have to wait because you at the end of the day you could have fought him a long time ago, right? So if they do the trilogy, then that's what's in the contract, and they're gonna do it. If not, then ain't nobody got nothing against undisputed, and Britain be over there, because they got a lot to sing now. Let's make sure this is clear. Britain got a whole lot to sing now. We got all the titles on y'all. They got the Tyson Fury song, and they ain't got no song for Anthony Joshua yet, but they'll do, okay, well, shit, we ain't got no song, man. Turn on the old boy and we do the Sweet Caroline thing or something. You know what I mean? That always pumps them up. Dun, dun, dun. We got four champions. They got four titles, right? Everything's in Britain right now. Bottom line. So you got a congratulations for that. I didn't think of it like that, but that's all of it. All the champions are British right now. So that's a big British fight for undisputed. Let's make sure that that's clear. But unfortunately, it has to wait because somebody gave the fat British dude a chance. We brought him off the couch and put him back where he belongs on the throne. Took somebody to do that. Give him 50% in every fight. That first fight too. Matter of fact, even at the first fight, that Deontay Wilder even came out second, right? But he was announced first. They just did everything 50-50 because you a champion, man. Even though you was just off on the couch on coke and on drugs, you know, and all that other stuff you going through. Come on back in here 50%. Boom. Let's do another one 50%. Boom. Next one, I can't get 50% because I got beat up. So I'm only gonna get 40%. It's in the contract. Just straight up, ain't no negotiation issue, right? So respect the Tyson Fury, right, for handling his business, right? And now Britain, they can do that stuff, but homeboy AJ, with all this energy where you can call your promoter and tell him what to do, that didn't start yesterday, right? AJ's been in this position a while. That's why we've been judging him, not so much Eddie Hearn, but him for not making these moves. Right now, you're gonna feel froggy now because I told you, he's not gonna fear Tyson Fury, even though Tyson Fury knocked or stopped Deontay Wilder. Everybody in the boxing knows what's up, right? Let's see what happens going forward. I thought that was very, very pertinent because I just seen the title. Anthony Joshua calls up Hearn and demands. I was like, well shoot, we were supposed to have seen that title 3 years ago. Don't sports talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.